Hello guys, the GB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Druv is Bad with 976 rating versus Clinch 1997 with 861 ratings, so it's going to be another high rated DB video. And with that being said, let's hop right in, and we are going to go ahead and see Clinch win their rock, paper, scissors, shoe, and they'll decide to go first. 60 versus 60, opening hands, we have Bell, Dasher, Fateful, Red Rose, and Basil Rose Shoot. So one going second card. Then they have Rhino Warrior, Rubik, Veiler, Drag, and then Rhino Warrior. So interesting to see them on. I guess like once you start playing 60 cards, you kind of have to just like play more names. Rubik is just a level 3 tuner for the BA deck, and this card lets you stack a BA card to the top of your deck. Maybe they'll be playing like Traveler or Fire Lake or something. That'd be pretty cool to see. But they're going to go ahead and start this off by Activate Effect, Special Summon out. And then normal summon that. They could have special summoned out Rubik there to play around Imperm Veiler a little bit more. But they're also on 60, and those cards are, kind of falling out of the format anyways. Dante Mill 1, and then they're going to go ahead and Rhino Effect 1, Libic 2, summon out Dump Graph, and then Graph Effect. So Graph goes summon out Seer. Then get rid of those two, make Anaconda, and then we're going to get Seer, Dante. So they're just letting this go. Discard, summon Beatrice, then Anaconda effect, pay 2k, go ahead, dump, summon out, and then they're going to go in phase. So why did they even Libic summon if they weren't going to do anything with it? Just made him playing the Bell harder, because like, what if they did get hit with Bell on Dante? They wouldn't have Beatrice. I guess they would link away for IP then, which wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I mean, chain blocking Rhino Warrior is not that good, because like, let's say they have Ash for Rhino Warrior, they could also just like Ash the Graph and it does like the same thing. Be a little bit different if this was Graph. But they're going to go end phase, pop the Anaconda, Enforcer effect, and then on the Enforcer effect, they're going to Bell that. They draw Lancia, said I hate you. And then they're going to go ahead and activate the Fateful Adventure. And then Adventure effect, go search out Temple, discard Temple, Temple, go search right. And then activate right, special summon out the token, and then Fateful effect to go ahead and search for the Equip spell. Then activate, effect, try to bounce Beatrice, chain Beatrice, dump Snow, that gets bounced, Dante effect to add back Seer. So now they have Snow and Veiler as their interruptions right now. They're going to go ahead and activate to special summon out. Okay, I don't know why you would do that. You have your normal summon. I guess they have a plan here. They're going to banish, bring out Snow effects set. Okay, yeah, they just submit defeat. Going on into the next game, maybe they're hoping their opponent didn't smell them because of that. But now the next game, opening hand, we have Bell, Right, Small World, Rocks Rose, Red Rose. This is very good. They have Rhino Warrior, Scarm, Santa Claus, Alec, and oh wow, opens a Santa Claus, Dark Ruler. They're gonna activate right, so they could still just get Scythed there in the standby phase, and these cards don't actually end up doing anything. Go search, Fateful, grab Griffin, and then discard effect to equip, special summon out Griffin, Small World. They're gonna do Bell into Temple. These match up through being only level 3s. And then Temple into Souls. These match up through being strictly spellcasters. Said 1 sec. Yep, they're going to go ahead and let them check, which is completely fair enough. Then they're going to special summon out Souls. Okay. Summon that out. They forgot to go ahead and dump the Illusion to summon that. Imagine if this card didn't have to play any bricks. This card would have been like way better the last like 2 years. But now you don't play any bricks. Crazy enough, you just play a card that searches souls, and that's your brick. Search the Resonator and Droplet, and then get rid of those. Summon Herald, Red Rose effect. Honestly, them dumping that isn't really gonna come up. unless if they only play one illusion, because Herald gets to search out an illusion when it's sent to graveyard, so if they only play one, then it should have been in graveyard. Also, I guess it could come up if they go ahead and like dump Snow, because that's an extra card in graveyard. Then Red Rose, summon Roxrose, Roxrose effect, go search out the Basil Rose Shoot. Get rid of those two, make Floor, and then special summon out. Because they control Floor, go for Yazi, Floor effect, pop Yazi, Yazi summon Mare. It's supposed to be in defense, affect the token up, make Link Spider, get rid of those, go for Dagda, affect the Mare summon token, chain Dagda, to go set, they're going to set Scythe, and then turn those two into the Anaconda effect, pay 2k, they're going to dump, and then summon out Enforcer, yeah, then Enforcer effect, pop the Anaconda, get the graveyard effect, pass. Never really got why people did that main phase. Draw Barbar, this will go ahead and come back during the standby phase, and then activate the effect to pop. It's going to pop itself and Scythe, and then get the effects. Scythe effect, lock the opponent. They're going to normal summon out Rhino Warrior. The token does not have 0, it's 300 by 200, it's a Mare token. And then Barbar to special summon out, they let this go. They could have Herald to negated that, which plays into Talons, but like obviously they're not using these for like overlane or anything because they're locked at Estrex, so they're going to use it to beat over the field. So you may as well Herald trade with Barbar now, instead of just leaving this as a body on board, right? And then they're going to go battle phase, beat over. They get the effect to go search, grab the illusion, and then beat over token. They said I forgot to send off souls. Hey, they caught it though. Okay. I don't think that's really going to change anything. Summon Santa Claus over, has to be in defense. And then they're going to Alex summon itself out. So they're just trying to set up bodies so that way they don't lose this turn, or next turn I should say. One thing about this deck is that its access code is a bit dangerous. Like we're gonna have a dark, a light, an earth. They just had to, get to it. Then end phase, draw off Santa Claus, draw off Temple. I remember back when this card first came out, and everyone at locals was arguing with me, saying, "No, Santa Claus lets the person summoned to draw a card." I was like, "That's not how it works." But yeah, they get to draw one, and then they get to draw for turn. They are going to standby phase, bring out the Enforcer, Dasher and Celestial got banished off the Herald of Arclight, so they can't use the like special summon out the Temple there or anything. You drew twice. Yeah, Santa Claus. Imagine if this card didn't have that clause. Santa Claus if it didn't have that clause. Then activate the special summon, bring out the Roxrose effect, go search out the Red Rose Dragon. And then get rid of those two, summon Savage. Savage effect to equip the Dagda. Then they're going to Temple, banish, search, activate, bring out token, bring out Fateful effect, go search Griffin, and then discard. And then special summon out Griffin, switch to attack. And then battle phase, attack Rhino Warrior. And then they're going to get its effect, try to go dump Graph effect. Savage negate, and then Enforcer effect to pop. This will be popping itself. And the Alec. And Alec effect, negate the Griffin. Beat over Barbar. They could use that to burn if they want to. Yeah, like may as well at that point. You have like a free body engraved, just go ahead, burn. Attack over, attack directly. Then normal summon out the Bell and get rid of those to make the Shooting Riser. Shooting Riser effect to go dump, and that can go dump Snow, which is huge, especially against BA because, Book of Moon against this deck is extremely good. Then they're going to go ahead and end phase, Scarm, go search Tour Guide. Then they draw Alec. And then this comes back out. Go ahead, Dark Ruler, normal summon out, Tour Guide effect, Chain Droplet. They admit defeat. Moving on to game 3, we are going to go ahead and we are going to see the BA deck go first. Opening hands, you have Small World, Gamma, Droplet, Red Rose, and Nib. This is pretty solid going second. They have Rhino Warrior called by Scarm, Fusion, Destiny, Farfel. That's pretty solid going first. Okay, so it should be a good game. Normal summon, special summon. And then get rid of those, make Cherubini. Rhino Warrior, dumping Token Collector. I love that interaction. It's like just a free way to get the Token Collector. And then Cherubini effect. Dump Graph effect, summon out Seer. And then Scarm, special summon out. Overlay those, go for Dante, and then just get rid of those for Dark, and then we'll be activating the effects of Seer Dante. So special summon that out and add back. And then they're going to discard, bring out Beatrice, activate Fusion Destiny, dump the bricks, summon out Enforcer, and then set Bell or not. They're going to... I literally brought this up like game 1. Why do people Enforcer during main phase? You know what Enforcer during main phase equals? A better nib. Like, I know game 1 they had like Herald and Flora, but like why? Like why risk it? Why? Why? There's no difference between using it in main phase or end phase. No difference. They're gonna go ahead and pop Dark here. I get that means standby phase, Beatrice should have something very good to send. Because otherwise this play just doesn't make sense. Because you'd want Beatrice effect to be activated. You want to be playing around Droplet. So you'd want Beatrice effect to activate, and if they Droplet it, Enforcer's not on field yet, so that way Enforcer comes back and you play around Droplet that way. So that means they had something saucy to send off of that. But Enforcer, Chain Nib, said that's too much, and then Nib and the token get popped, and then they're going to go ahead and get the Dante effect, and the Dante go ahead and add back, and then set the called by, and then pass, draw Ytelly. That's too much. Like, they definitely could just set an end phase, right? Like, set called by and just passed. Maybe they want to play around Super Poly better, or pop Dark Charmer because of that. I don't know, they're on 60, so like, what are the odds of them drawing Super Poly? It's pretty low. Sorry, think card, I don't know the bridges. Please don't have one. No, they 100% have to have a bridge. Yeah. They're going to go from Gamma into Souls. These both have 0 attack, or 0 defense. It's the only way they match up. And then Souls into this, they only match up through being spellcasters. So, go ahead, Road of the Temple, and then Temple effect, banish, search right, activate right, bring out the token, and bring out the Fateful, and then Collector to bring itself out to pop the token. They messed up. So, something about Fateful that I brought up in my Things to Remember series, which I would highly suggest watching because it's a lot of very useful information in like a 3-minute period, so like it's not even like it's taking a lot of time. This card says if a monster is normal summon or special summon, you can add the equip spell or equip it. It doesn't say your monster, so when Token Collector was summoned, they could have activated this to go grab that, and then activate this to go grab Griffin, because now they can't even special summon out Griffin because they don't have the token on board, and they have a field, so they have to grab Temple, get rid of Temple, and then they're going to activate E-Telly to bring out Gamma, get rid of those two, go for Anaconda effect, pay 2k, dump the Fusion Destiny, dump the bricks, bring out the Enforcer effect, and the opponent will go ahead, and they're going to be chaining called by here. The thing is, like, if they hit Celestial, then they can't use their Celestial next turn, so they're going to go ahead and hit Dasher because of that. Which also means they can't use their Dasher next turn. Then they're going to pop. But that's fair because now if they ever want a Celestial, they have to banish Enforcer Celestial. So then Token Collector is going to be the card to get popped. Battle Phase, attack. And then set Droplet. And then pass turn. So I think the card they were going to dump off Beatrice probably was going to be Snow, right? But if they would have done that, why wouldn't they have Dante mill 3? I guess it's to like make sure you don't hit like a Dasher or Celestial. It's probably something that you want to like check the math on. Like, what are the odds of me hitting Dasher or Celestial? Do I mill 3? Do I mill 2? Do I mill 1? Do I not mill at all? I think that's like interesting math that would be good to look into. Then they draw Droplet, if you're playing this deck. Draw Hydrolander. I did. Imagine. go to main phase. They're gonna go ahead and normal summon out Seer, activate Droplet. Why would you normal summon Seer to Droplet it away? Don't you just like Droplet, get rid of the card from hand and it does the same thing, but now you haven't used your normal? Like, they're gonna go ahead and Seer, special summon out, grab Celestial to draw. Draws Tour Guide and Veiler. They didn't normal summon out Seer. That would have at least done something here. Probably nothing good. Yeah, end phase. Enforcer is just gonna get destroyed from Fusion Destiny. Draw Illusion of Chaos. Standby phase. This comes out. And then they're going to Enforcer effect a pop, popping itself, pop graph, and then they're going to be getting the graveyard effects. They just not activate Enforcer. Yeah. Okay, so they're popping it because they want Celestial draw. I guess you have Hand Trap and like a Tour Guide. Hey, they do have it right. Illusion of Chaos, go search souls, put back, dump, special summon out. Then they're going to set. They have 2 Illusion of Chaos in deck, and it was probably right to put back the Draco back so that way you could like special summon this out, dump the Illusion. But I guess they want to, it's like, oh, then you can't Celestial draw, which is what they really wanted this turn. So now they're going to activate right, special summon out the token collectors, summon out, effect to try to pop the tokens, then also Seer, yeah, because it'd be effect to pop tokens, Chainlink 1, Seer, Chainlink 2, I assume new chain. Okay, and then they're going to Droplet, negate token collector, Draco back effect to re-equip. And they can Draco back to go bounce Dante, souls, get rid of that to draw. Please let me respond. Okay, they're going to Veiler that, which is okay. Banish, draw Vashuda, Fateful, go grab Griffin, then discard Vashuda, special summon out Griffin, Vashuda, bounce token collector, get rid of those, go for Dark effect, summon back out, and then go for Battlefield. You can't summon that there. Like, you have to summon it to a zone that it points to, which is actually like a really big thing that people need to know. That's probably got to be in like my next thing is to remember series or something, or the fact that this card can search when it's destroyed. Yeah. Shouldn't have Veiler that for God Adventure, GG. Yeah, it was a pretty bad Veiler. Like, you should just let it go through because, yeah. I don't know. Dark do be pretty insane though. They also played weird. Like, they could have had Enforcer in the loop, but they decided to do it during main phase. Then seeing how long the match was. It was about 44 minutes long, so actually a pretty decent length match. Some back and forth for sure. We also got to see the base deck pop off. I'm pretty sure it was game 2. We got to see him pop off and do their like full combos, scythe and everything. And then that is going to be it for the video. The DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.